Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to be taking a look at a band from Buenos Aires called 99dosmil. The song is Todo el día Pensando. This was a request. They are garage rock revival, and the video has done quite well. I'm actually very much looking forward to it just based on what people were telling me about it. But this is one of their most popular songs, so it should give us a pretty good idea of what the band is about. So yes, this song comes off their 2025 album Nada Especial, which is 8 songs, 31 minutes. This is a very popular song for the band. So, Adrian, what do you think going into this one?
Oh, it sounds exciting. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with this band, but, I'm always psyched to check out a new band, so...
Yeah, agreed. And it's not too surprising that we haven't heard of them just because of the geography involved, But
yeah.
Looking forward to it. Let's check it out. We'll discuss it afterwards.
Alrighty.
me calme, no hay más agua para ahogarme. Llevo horas en el auto, casi es mi cumpleaños. Paso más tiempo pensando que qué pasó
Well, I think we need to get some lyrics up for that one because there seemed to be a social commentary going on there. It seemed like they were lampooning a little bit all of the behaviors, like with the beers and the big old blunt and the cigarettes and the too much lipstick and jumping around everywhere. And I get the sense that was deliberately over the top as opposed to being the way the band normally is. I could be wrong, but that was just kind of my thought. What did you think, Adrian?
I don't know, I was just listening to the song. The first thing that came to my mind was punk pop.
Yeah.
But garage rock also kind of fits it very well. It just fits the sound very well. It's kind of like, it reminded me of Boston, late 80s, 90s,
Yep.
It's like a kind of music that was around then. This music makes me feel happy.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. It's good music, and you're right. About 1,000 bands came to mind. So many. And yes, from that very time period. It was happening in Boston. I think it was also happening in other cities around that time. But yeah, mid-'80s to mid-'90s, I'd say, somewhere in there. Very much had that feeling. So I think, yeah, it has to do with a person in her life that is gone now, has left, but has left things in the room. It says, you left your records lying around, so I wouldn't forget. Always you know what to say and I forget to speak. When you went to Paris, I looked for you in the sea. You left your records lying around. I spend all day thinking in my room. There are no songs to calm me down, no more water to drown in. I've been in the car for hours. It's almost my birthday. I spend more time thinking than I do breathing. So yeah, it seems like a song of loss somehow, in the words.
I guess so. Yeah, I didn't know the story behind the song, but this is an interesting story to go behind.
Yeah. I heard stuff like Throwing Muse related, Dinosaur Jr., Husker Du, some bands from the 90s as well, kind of punk pop bands from the 90s, and more. I mean, kind of a lot of them. It's almost like they've steeped themselves in that genre. Maybe some things on the SST label again. Indie stuff from the 80s that became more commercialized in the 90s.
Yeah, for a second I was thinking I could almost see kids of yore playing hacky sack to this or lighting up firecrackers.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no question about it. I like the sound. It is kind of retro, I think, but I mean, I love it the way that it is. And, it looked like they were having fun. And so maybe this is more of a downbeat song. Maybe we need to hear something else from them at some point later on. But if anybody else has thoughts on this, of course, we'd like to hear from you, especially if you are a fan of the band already.
It's just a goofy, quirky, happy song. You gotta love it.
Yeah, you know what this reminded me a little bit of? There's a song on the first Throwing Muses album, Hate My Way. Reminded me a little bit of Hate My Way by Throwing Muses. That's what it kind of... And that's 1986.
Yeah, I'll have to listen to that on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, that's one influence, but I think that might have been one influence. Maybe things, Tanya Donnelly went on to other bands like Belly. Could have been something like that. But I'd love to hear people's thoughts on that, if there's a particular band in mind. And yeah, again, I'm sure there were bands in the 90s that picked up on that and had careers sounding like that. So if anybody's got thoughts on that and can leave some names, by all means. Folks, yeah, why don't you leave your thoughts in general below for us? Just whatever you've got, especially if you're a fan. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us today. We will catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.
See y'all later.